Hello, blue wave surfers. I know it's been a while. I've been dealing with a few health issues here and there. So, hey, have fun with that, maggots. Have fun with all your little snipes on that comment. But I want to take a moment to discuss this absolute ridiculous path the Republican Party is going down with these impeachment proceedings. All right, they want the American people, most importantly, their base, to believe that Joe Biden is simultaneously this dodgering old fool and the head of a crime family. Go figure. But their big argument is Burisma. Hunter Biden, oh my God, he was on the board of Burisma. Well, I guess that's slightly, he was a private citizen, and not like he was an senior aide in the White House getting Chinese patents just days after a favorable ruling on policy towards the Chinese by the person who received the patent's father. Nothing. But that's nothing. That's nothing. And, they want us to believe that this whole thing with Burisma was so that Hunter Biden could, make all this money and that Joe Biden can make all this money off it. And now their big thing is, oh my God, there was a letter that went to Joe's house. Well, duh, dipshits. That's where Hunter was at the time. But anyway, here's my point. My point is this. Twofold. Back when the Republicans had control of the House, the Senate, and the White House, Hunter? Where are you, Hunter? Hunter? Who's Hunter? We don't even know who this Hunter is. You never heard one word. Now fast forward to 2 impeachments later, and Donald Trump's still running the party from behind the scenes, and oh my God, you want to talk about weaponization of justice. Holy shit. How about weaponization of Congress? Donald Trump's like, oh my God, he's behind the scenes telling people, you've got to impeach him, you've got to do this, you got to do that, you got to, so I can get rid of him and hang him for treason and whatever other bullshit he's said in the last couple of weeks. In the meantime, here you've got a guy who's been indicted, God only knows how many times, I've lost track, who Las Vegas won't even let open a casino because they know how fucked up he is as a businessman and how much of a thief he is. Read his damn book. There's passages in that book that spell out what a thief he is in his own flipping words. But no, it's Hunter. Here's Hunter. We want you to look at this, but don't look at the $200 billion that a senior White House aide got from a country that we issued favorable policies towards over 4 years, who also just happens to be the son-in-law of the man issuing the policies. Don't look at that. We want you to look at this. And here's the other thing with Burisma. All right, everybody and their brother knows that prosecutor was corrupt. Burisma itself has people on the record who said they didn't want to get rid of him because they had him under control. The IMF, the EU, and multiple Republican senators were pushing for this man to be fired. So what does Joe do? He does what needs to be done, politically and morally. He pushes for this man to be fired. So they fire him. And what happens shortly thereafter? The new prosecutor opens up an investigation into Burisma. GOP wants to say Burisma was so corrupt in paying Hunter, but they conveniently ignore the fact that as soon as we got rid of the corrupt investigator, the new one opened up an investigation like he should have all the time, which makes no sense with Hunter, because why would Hunter want an investigation, or why would Joe Biden want potentially an investigation into a company that his son was supposedly making money hand over fist from so that they could get favorable rulings from the U.S.? Hello? Ding dong, hello? If Joe Biden wanted Hunter to make so much money off Burisma, he would have kept his fucking mouth shut and left the corrupt prosecutor in place, because the corrupt prosecutor wasn't going to do anything about Burisma and their corruption. 2 plus 2 equals 4 here, people. I know in Trump world it equals 3 or whatever Big Brother tells you it equals, because, that's how Orwellian authoritarian society works, and that's what you all seem to aspire to. But come on, people, can we... the average human being uses 10% of their brain. Look it up. I know people think it's a lot less, but it's not. But I can't help wonder, do you guys use 5? Are you real? You're that far gone, really, that you can't put together a 16-piece children's puzzle without blaming Joe Biden for it being completed? You'd rather have the wealthy 1% guy who is begging you to pay his legal bills. I mean, come on. The guy's supposedly worth billions. We know he's not. We've always known he's not. But yet you give him money for his legal defense. Every time with this whole thing, it just boggles the mind. It boggles the mind that people can't see things for what they are. Why would you want an investigation opened up into a company that is making you... that would have been like if... Here's the analogy. All right? Joe getting that prosecutor fired. The analogy is Trump asking Letitia James to investigate the Trump Organization for fraud on overvaluing properties. Why would you do it? Why would you if you're making so much money off it, why would you go and intentionally put yourself in a position not only to stop making such money, but possibly and very probably in a legally perilous position? You wouldn't. And again, this all goes back to, hello, Hunter? Who's Hunter? Where's Hunter? We don't know who Hunter Biden is. That was the whole attitude of the Republican Party, right up until Trump got impeached for threatening to withhold aid to the Ukrainians unless they opened up an investigation into Biden. So yeah, it all does come back to Ukraine and Burisma. But the bottom line is, you've got the wrong president you're looking at. And I still want to know where that phone call is that got put on a defense system server that he had with Ukraine. Because I guarantee you there's more on that than we know. That's the thing that should be declassified. Hey, maybe he declassified it in his head. Yeah, there we go. Maybe we can put a court order in for it, for Freedom of Information Act, and say, well, I unclassified that in my head, so I'm entitled to the information. I can take it and sell it to Iran or Saudi Arabia or Israel or whatever country I want and put it in boxes in a gold-plated toilet. And please, people, wake the fuck up before it's too late, if it's not already. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. For the report, this is Dan. Have a good one.